Hello and a very warm welcome. My name is Kanav Bali, and you are watching the Cricket Next YouTube channel. And the unthinkable has happened. A week ago, Bangladesh beat Pakistan for the first time ever in a test match. And today, they have defeated Pakistan in the series. They have won the series 2-0. Proper whitewash. आपने thumbnail पे देख लिया होगा. Pakistan humiliated at home by Bangladesh. It was a two-match test series. It was given, many fans were thinking that it should be a cakewalk for Pakistan, with all due respect to Bangladesh, because A, they are playing at home, and B, Pakistan has never lost a test match to Bangladesh, let alone a series. But unthinkable हो चुका है, कुछ ऐसा हो चुका है जो किसी ने नहीं सोचा था. बांग्लादेश ने दोनों मैच बैक टू बैक जीत लिए और सेकंड टेस्ट मैच उन्होंने जीता है 6 विकेट से. इसी मैच में मेरे साथ और बात करने के लिए जुड़ रहे हैं साहिल मल्होत्रा. हाय साहिल, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कनेक्टिंग विद अस. Did you expect this result when the series was about to start? Bangladesh beating Pakistan for the first time ever. What do you have to say about this?
I think clearly not before the series got underway, because on paper in their own backyard they were a tough side to beat, right? And the Pakistan batting order, no matter how fragile it looks on the score sheet, just considering the contributions everyone made, just a couple of starts to say the least from the top six in the second innings. But if you just keep the scorecard aside, if you just focus on the names, right from the top till the bottom, right from someone like a Shafiq to Saim Ayub to Shan Masood, who clearly has been a very underachiever as a batter in the last 8 to 10 innings, if I'm not wrong. नीचे रिजवान तक आप बैट करते हो तो बैटिंग डेप्थ और एक्सपीरियंस का आपको कोई कमी नहीं था. बट इट्स जस्ट दैट they kind of look a very plastered and a fractured unit right now, Pakistan. And after the first test, after losing that first test, those visuals of what looked like an altercation between Jason Gillespie and Shan Masood, and that declaration before Rizwan could actually complete his double hundred. All those things, I think, didn't augur well as far as the mood of the side was concerned. They made changes for the second test, but I think, to me, the moment Bangladesh crossed the line in the first test, they clearly had the psychological edge over Pakistan, beating them in their own backyard. Very recently, as Test cricket and even cricket, international cricket, kind of become a very consistent affair for Pakistan. But they continue dishing roads after roads. वो इंग्लैंड वाला सीरीज में भी आपने देखा कि मतलब आप एकदम पाटा पैराडाइज बना देते हो. और ये मैच में तो बारिश ने और ह्यूमिलिएशन बचा दिया पाकिस्तान का, वरना आप अंडर 4 डेज भी हारते हुए देख सकते थे. So all things said and done, I think it was the first test match where Bangladesh clearly had the upper hand. They won that match, created history. Going into the second match, they were aside, riding high on confidence. The contributions were coming from the players. The senior players were clicking. And we have spoken about it a lot, Kanav. Even during the World Cup, I remember whenever we kept discussing Bangladesh, I ensured to drive home the fact that they have been a very underachieving side as far as Test cricket is concerned. Quality hai, but somehow you just see them losing focus here and there. But glad that things worked for them in this series. First test was where they enjoyed the edge. Second test, they delivered that knockout punch, and this will hurt Pakistan really bad.
Absolutely, this should hurt Pakistan really bad, because this, as I said in the beginning, this is something that nobody expected. But Sahil, when it comes to Pakistan cricket, there's a lot of confusion. सबसे पहले तो ये टैग उनके साथ चलता था, they are a very unexpected team, कुछ भी कर देंगे. But I think अब वो काफी unexpected से expected हो रहा है कि their performance is deteriorating in every format. They lost to USA in the T20 World Cup. They now lost a Test series to Bangladesh at home. What do you think is the issue with the Pakistan team? Of confusion ये लेके है कि is there on-field problems more than their off-field problems, or is there off-field problems, dressing rooms, board, more than their on-field problems? How do you see this Pakistan dilemma?
I think it's a mix of everything here. First of all, there's no consistency, continuity as far as leadership in the PCB is concerned. वो जैसी गवर्नमेंट का आपका हैंड्स चेंज होते हुए दिखते हैं, पीसीबी के अंदर भी आपको लोग बदलते हुए दिखते हैं, एंड लैक ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी हेल्प्स नो वन, राइट? एंड good teams, good test nations, good cricket nations are the ones who enjoy a very consistent and a very stable administration who's calling the shots behind the scene. Whether it's the BCCI, whether it's Cricket Australia, whether it's the ECB, Cricket South Africa, every board has had issues, whether those are administrative or financial. But you kind of sense a sense of continuity in the way they operate. You know, when it comes to the personnel who are leading the ship, you see those big names who have been around for a very long time, still part of the cricket ecosystem. But with Pakistan, मतलब फॉरनर प्लेयर्स आते हैं यहाँ पे आके एक अच्छा रेम्यूनरेशन पैकेज उठाते हैं, निकल जाते हैं, टीवी शोज पे जाते हैं, उसी टीम के बारे में बकवास करते हैं जिसका वो और बेड़ा करके आए थे. सो दैट्स नॉट हेल्पिंग एनीवन. एंड there are off-field issues for sure. They went in and dropped Naseem Shah and Shaheen Afridi for this test. I think it was more of a wake-up call to them, because for the last 12-18 months, I think Shaheen Afridi for sure has deteriorated as a bowler. And I think वो जो 2023 World Cup में, no, in fact the Asia Cup, if I'm not wrong, the way India kind of came and attacked Pakistan in that game from the word go, I think that वो तब से वो रिकवरी नहीं हो पाया शाहीन का. और वो रिदम जो आपको नी इंजरी से पहले 2022 2020 वर्ल्ड कप की नी इंजरी से पहले जो शाहीन की बॉलिंग में रिदम दिखता था, दैट्स मिसिंग. सो आई थिंक इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर हिम टू गो बैक टू द ड्राइंग बोर्ड, गो बैक टू हिज बेसिक्स, get his act right, because he's a class act and you can't expect him picking just a couple of wickets when he's bowling with the new ball. So off-field issues है. बाबर शाहीन का आप केसेस सुनते रहते हो, शाहीन कप्तान बने, शाहीन हटे, बाबर दोबारा आए, कोचिंग स्टाफ चेंज होता रहता है. वहां पे आपको मिकी आर्थर देखने को मिले, गैरी कर्स्टन भी थे, अब आपको जेसन गिलेस्पी भी दिख रहे हैं बैकरूम स्टाफ के साथ. सो ऐसा नहीं है यू डोंट हैव द राइट पीपल इन द राइट प्लेस, बट इट्स जस्ट दैट आई थिंक द ऑफ फील्ड इश्यूज आर सो मच कि वो नीडलेस ड्रामा इतना क्रिएट हो जाता है उस ड्रेसिंग रूम के अंदर. दैट डिक्लेरेशन वाज माइंडलेस, सेंसलेस. आई थिंक दैट आई डोंट नो what bunch of clowns were kind of calling the shots behind the scenes कि मतलब वो 200 के इतना करीब है, ऑलरेडी आपकी टीम का माहौल खराब है, आपने और ऑर्डर दे दिया कि बेटा 200 तो आपकी होने नहीं देंगे, अब रिटायर. अरे मतलब होने दो ना. एक 200 का डिक्लेरेशन क्लोज का आज तक इंडियंस को हॉन्ट करता है. सो just imagine the kind of effect it would have on a dressing room, which I said looks very fractured. मतलब वो ऐसा लगता है कि नई दीवार पे पीओपी लगा दी और वो दरारें खत्म ही नहीं हो रही है, वो सीलन आई जा रही है. So I think that is what is happening with them. They clearly need some fresh faces in there. And Babar, Shan Masood, all these guys, they need a rap on the knuckles, boss. You're world-class players and you're getting 20s and 30s and 40s. You're getting out. That's not helping anyone. Shan Masood, no matter how attractive he looks, but अगर आप 50 रन करके वापस आ रहे हो, you're doing your side no favor. You're putting them in a position, you know, probably where you could have dominated. And we're talking about a side which reduced the opposition to 26 for 6 in the first innings.
Yeah,
Bangladesh
absolutely.
were tottering. They were in tatters at 26 for 6.
Yeah.
Then came the 100 from Liton Das, the rear guard act by Mehndi Hasan Miraz. Then that bowling performance by Mehndi Hasan Miraz. So all in all, I think 26 for 6 के बाद अगर आप एक साइड को इतना एडवांटेज लेना अलाउ कर देते हो, तो बॉस आप फिर कंचे खेलो, बैठ के क्रिकेट छोड़ दो.
Absolutely, बहुत कुछ है ऐसे सोचने को, डिस्कस करने को. There were at times where Pakistan were really in the driving seat, एकदम जाम हो गई थी ड्राइविंग सीट पे. They were such a comfortable position, but from there losing. But Sahil, where do you rate this loss for Pakistan in the sense कि वो USA से भी हार चुके हैं, वो जिम्बाब्वे से भी हार चुके हैं, वो अनएक्सपेक्टेड बहुत मेजर लॉसेस हुए हैं. ट्विटर पे, सोशल मीडिया पे बात चलती है आफ्टर एवरी लॉस दैट दिस इज द न्यू लो फॉर पाकिस्तान, दिस इज द वर्स्ट पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट हैज एवर सीन. उसमें वेयर डू यू रेट दिस लॉस? बिकॉज यूएसए जिम्बाब्वे क्या था कि T20 ऐसा, T20 is still, although you don't expect Pakistan to lose from USA or Zimbabwe, but it is still a very unexpected format. But test series, test match is a proper format where skills win. Losing a home test series to Bangladesh 2-0, where do you rate this loss for Pakistan? Is this the worst thing that Pakistan has ever seen in their cricket history?
I think yes, in the recent past, I won't go very back in history कि मतलब और भी वैसे बहुत instances रहे होंगे where they touched lows of lows, but to me this recent, अगर आप 10 साल की लास्ट बात करेंगे, I think it will be right up there in the lowest point of their cricketing journey. Because you are very right, Kanav. It's not a matter of a T20 जहाँ lottery लग जाती है कई बार. When someone from the opposition plays a freak knock, or the wicket kind of supports the opposition bowlers more than they supported you. So it can go any which way when it comes to a T20. But test match is like proper 5 days of cricket, 90 overs a day. That's 450 overs across 5 days. That's a lot of cricket. And if Bangladesh have kind of outplayed you, I would say 80% of the series, that's primarily because they were more consistent than you. Even at 26 for 6, that side did not lose hope. That's something you expect out of Pakistan. But now, अब unexpected expect करना पाकिस्तान से खत्म कर दो. This is my new expectation. They'll continue to struggle. They'll continue to be dominated by teams, who are far more inferior to them as far as recent records or histories or everything is concerned. And Bangladesh defeat should be series defeat at home should be a wake up call. Should be a wake up call because they are quote unquote hosting the Champions Trophy next. क्योंकि आईसीसी वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप फाइनल तो इनका होने से रहा, वो तो पहले भी नहीं होना था, तो अब तो बिल्कुल ही दे कैन किस देयर चांसेस गुड बाय. Champions Trophy, they have good 6 months, I would say. 6 months, get your act right, forget the bilaterals, keep only one goal. Champions Trophy, qualify for the final there. You are quote unquote playing at home. I don't know अगर वो इनके पास hosting rights रहे तो फाइनल तो वहां होने से रहा. अगर इंडिया पहुंच गई फाइनल में तो अगर वैसा रहता है तो मतलब आप घर पे तो फिर भी खेल ही रहे हो, कोट एंड कोट होस्ट तो हो ही आप, तो थोड़ा होस्ट क्रिकेट से भी दोस्ती कर लो यार, होस्ट दोस्त बन जाओ क्रिकेट के, क्योंकि अभी तो इनका क्रिकेट से ऐसा दुश्मनी चल रहा है, मतलब अब तो मन ही नहीं कर रहा है इनको देखने का. देयर वर टाइम्स यार व्हेन यू वुड वेक अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग एंड वॉच Pakistan tour Australia and travel Australia in that first session of day's play. No, I still remember waking up early watching Naseem Shah bowl to the likes of David Warner as a 16, 17-year-old. So those are the things which excited you, right? And this is mockery, this is drama, this is comical. And if this doesn't earn Pakistan, I don't know what would. They should stop the politicization of cricket. कि हमें यहाँ जाना है, भारत को यहाँ आना पड़ेगा, हम चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी नहीं छोड़ेंगे. अरे आप पहले क्रिकेट को पकड़ लो यार, 2 टेस्ट में आप लताड़ दिए गए हो बुरी तरह. क्रिकेट संभालो पहले.
Absolutely. To have a say in world cricket, you need to give performances. You need to be a very strong team. It's not just about कि यार आप top 3 में आ जाओ, आप top 2 में आ जाओ, आप अपने घर के मैचेस तो जीतो. Especially Bangladesh is not Australia, with all due respect, not Australia, not England, not India. So you are expected to win against them. But there are a lot of issues. साहिल अगर बैठेंगे तो it can be a good 2-3 hour video पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट पे. एक आखिरी टॉपिक से I would like to end this VOD. This guy on your screen right now, ब्रेक लेने की जरूरत है, क्योंकि ये किंग नहीं कर रहा है जो किंग कर लेगा कहा जा रहा था, वो किंग कर नहीं रहा है. बहुत मौके ऐसे आ गए, वो हाफ सेंचुरी नहीं आई है, 16 इनिंग्स हो गए हैं, कितने इश्यूज है. कहीं एक तरफ पाकिस्तान फैंस ये मानना शुरू हो गए हैं कि यार कैप्टनसी नहीं मिली ना, तो अब ये परफॉर्म करना ही नहीं चाहता, ही डजंट वांट टू परफॉर्म, वो विल नहीं आ रही, वो पैशन नहीं आ रहा. इज इट द लैक ऑफ टेम्परामेंट, इज इट द लैक ऑफ स्किल, और इज इट जस्ट अ बैड फेज एंड ही नीड्स टू टेक रेस्ट? इंग्लैंड आ रही है, बहुत बड़ी सीरीज होने वाली है पाकिस्तान के लिए. अगर बांग्लादेश घर पे हरा गई तो इंग्लैंड, द फॉर्म दे आर इन, वो तो बिल्कुल ही स्ट्रीम रोल कर जाएंगे. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक दिस गाय नीड्स टू डू टू गेट बैक टू scoring runs?
He needs to go home, put his leg up, turn on Netflix, watch some videos, forget cricket for the next 15-20 days at least. That USA disappointment, now this, and even in the batting bit, I remember अब वो इंडिया पाकिस्तान का वॉर शुरू हो जाएगा ट्विटर के ऊपर, वो एक्स पे लोग बोलेंगे विराट कोहली भी इतने टाइम रन नहीं किया था, but there, even when Virat wasn't scoring or probably a Rohit doesn't score, they still look very easy on the eye, they still look very pleasing on the eye. You know that one big knock is just around the corner, but with Babar, you're not getting that confidence anymore. You see a mental block, you see something is playing between those 2 ears, and I've been like very vocal when I say that cricket is a game which is played just 10% below your shoulders. 90% game ये आपके mindset का है. What happens between the ears, you have to be very strong mentally to kind of excel in this game. And Babar right now, his thought process is very clouded with what's happening off the field और what has happened off the field. वो मजा ही नहीं आ रहा बैटिंग देख के यार, कि मतलब आप बाबर का कवर ड्राइव देखने के लिए people could afford the most expensive seats in the stadium, but right now I think you are like far from the Babar which you have seen in the past. And a lot of players have undergone lean patches, but his looks very very lean because you just don't get that feel कि यार he's just one cover drive away from 100. You just don't get that vibe.
एब्सोल्युटली, वो टच नहीं है, बिकॉज फॉर्म बुरा हो सकता है, वो कहते हैं ना फॉर्म इज टेम्परेरी, क्लास इज परमानेंट, तो वो परमानेंट वाली क्लास भी बाबर आजम की दिख नहीं रही है. बट या अ लॉट टू टॉक अबाउट, अ लॉट टू डिस्कस, बट एज ऑफ नाउ अ गुड न्यूज फॉर पाकिस्तान, फॉर बांग्लादेश क्रिकेट रादर, दे हैव वॉन अ टेस्ट सीरीज 2-0 व्हाइट वॉश पाकिस्तान एट होम. अब बांग्लादेश उड़ के आएगी कहाँ? इंडिया, बांग्लादेश और इंडिया का टेस्ट सीरीज होगी, विल बी वे मोर कम्पिटिटिव फॉर बांग्लादेश, वे मोर कम्पिटिटिव. थोड़ा सा भी नहीं, बहुत ज्यादा गैप होगा पाकिस्तान को हरा के अब इंडिया से टेस्ट सीरीज खेलना, बट दिस विल हेल्प देम, दिस विल डू अ वर्ल्ड ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस. एशियन कंडीशंस में आप टेस्ट सीरीज जीत के इंडिया से खेलने आ रहे हो तो कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत हेल्प करेगा. थैंक यू सो मच साहिल फॉर कनेक्टिंग विद अस, एंड थैंक यू so much to all our viewers. What do you have to say about Bangladesh victory? Do write to us in the comment section down below. Until then, please take care of yourself and have an amazing day.